They've tasted a little bit of success over the last few years, and they've got a big-time team coming back. I'm Pete Fiutak for CampusInsiders.com. We are breaking down the 2014 Ole Miss Rebels. Here's what you need to know to be an expert.
Oh, you're a clever one.
They always say you need to wait a couple years before you figure out what a recruiting class is going to do. Well, Ole Miss knows what it has from its 2013 class. It's got some of the best players in the country. They got their feet wet last year, and now some of these guys are going to be superstars. Laquan Treadwell is going to be among the best receivers in America. He's going to be their #1 guy for the offense. Laramie Tunsil, with a little more seasoning, could be college football's best left tackle. Tony Connor is an NFL prototype at safety. He has got all the tools. And, of course, Robert Kimdiche, he's going to go from being kind of a tweenish end to a true tackle this season. And why? Because C.J. Johnson is back. Their top pass rusher is going to be on the end. They are loaded at safety. They are loaded at linebacker. This is a team ready for big things. All right, Doug Chapman, who's your player to watch out for?
Whoa. Pete, my surprise player is defensive end Marquise Haynes. He was denied entrance to UNC. He went and he prepped at Fort Union Military Academy in Virginia. Ole Miss lucked out and got him. You put him on that defensive line next to Robert Kimdiche, who you said is moving inside. They may have the best front seven in the entire SEC. Watch out for Haynes. He'll get in that rotation and make a lot of noise. Now, let's look at their schedule.
For all the buzz and all the excitement coming into this season, it can all go out the window right off the bat if they don't get by Boise State. This is a very good Bronco team, and it's looking at this game as their national statement game because they could absolutely run the table after this. Ole Miss has to be ready for that, and they can't look ahead to their SEC opener at Vanderbilt the week after, and they definitely can't look past Louisiana Lafayette. The Raging Cajuns should be good enough to win the Sun Belt title as a loaded veteran team. That could be the type of game that trips up Ole Miss if they're looking ahead. Now, the Rebels' SEC schedule, not that bad. They got to go on the road to play Texas A&M. They got to go on the road to play LSU, but they get Alabama and Auburn at home. All right, Doug Chapman, what do you have them going?
Choose wisely.
It's going to be a big year for the Rebels, Pete. I've got them going 9-3. I see them upsetting Alabama and LSU. That first game against Boise is basically going to be a home game for Ole Miss. They get them in the Georgia Dome. That's SEC country. They get a win there. They stumble towards the end against Auburn and maybe Mississippi State, but I got them going 9-3.
On sheer talent, if you're talking about the starting 22, Ole Miss has it to potentially win the SEC West. But like you said, a lot of tough games, a lot of landmines on this schedule. 9 wins is probably about right. You've got Alabama to deal with. You've got Auburn, LSU, Texas A&M, and Boise State, and an improved Arkansas team, and a Mississippi State team that's really, really good. If they can get to 9 wins, that's going to be a successful season, even though they're looking for a bit more. We are previewing all the top teams here on CampusInsiders.com.